My only problem with ICE is that they're going after every minority group except black people. I mean, you're trying to reduce crime. You can just give them more room to breathe. Can you imagine the shape you have to be in to deport black people?
You know, sometimes when you listen to some people, you just understand that a lot of these problems that we are facing in America, the people are facing in America, aren't all about the white supremacists. Sorry, it is about even the few people who are from these the marginalized communities that actually are not accepted by the white people, and instead of them being in acceptance of that and trying to be better people and supporting each other, they just choose to try and please the white supremacists, thinking that they are going to be seen as better people. Let's say this comedian who decided that they are going to make fun of the black community, saying that ICE is not even rating them enough. I don't know. Let's first of all watch the videos before I give my point of view, and then after that I'm going to give my point of view, and credit belongs to the original creators of the videos that I have used. Stay tuned, my beautiful people.
My only problem with ICE is that they're going after every minority group except black people. I mean, you're trying to reduce crime. You can just give them more room to breathe. But I understand. Can you imagine the shape you have to be in to deport black people?
Of course, he says that out of all people, Deputy White, yeah, right? Because in his mind, he views people in a hierarchy, right? He thinks, oh, we can assimilate to white people. At least we're better than black people. Like, come on, guys. Why don't you finally accept this, white people? Finally accept this. We're one. That'll never fucking happen. You know, if white people, white supremacists, they stay consistent to the idea that they think they're better than everyone, including the people that are trying to beg them for acceptance. I want to assimilate to white culture, please. I'm better than the other minorities, please. So when they see something like this happen, right, with ICE, in their minds, it shouldn't happen like this. Hold on a second. Why are you deporting us and not black people? I thought all I had to do was hate on black people to gain your love, to prove my loyalty. But you hate me too? Why? But I'm willing to bow down to you. Doesn't work like that. And another thing that pissed me off about this video is that this comedian is not even attractive. If you're gonna be making racist jokes, can you at least be attractive? Because at least you don't even have the halo effect to save you. Where's your halo effect? Where's your halo effect? Okay? So shut up about it already. Oh, but it's jokes. Look at the comments. Everyone is like, true. Finally, someone said it. And all of those accounts are Asians. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys are so pathetic, Doug. So the problem here was never white supremacy. The problem was we just want to be a part of white supremacy, even though we're not white, but we want to be white. So please, just let us join so we can hate on black people together. That was the goal here, wasn't it? Holy. You know, I once watched a video of this white girl saying there's nothing more embarrassing to her than when she's hanging out with like her friends that are minorities and they try to talk bad about their own race or other races to try and get along with white people. And she thought, okay, that's kind of cringe and it's embarrassing. And I'm like, I agree. I agree. To go to this comedy club and that black guy sitting there pretending that the joke is funny. You, dude, I'll never be one of those black guys that go to a comedy show. First of all, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I only like black comedians anyway. I've never seen a comedian that isn't black. All the comedians I know are all black. So I never have to worry about that shit anyway. Anyway.
My only problem with ICE is that they're going after every minority group except black people. I mean, you're trying to reduce crime. You can just give them more room to breathe.
I know a man who tried to suck his own dick when I see one. Which do y'all think he keeps in his mouth more? His own dick or the mention of black people unnecessarily? Which one is it? What episode do y'all leave black people alone? Asking for myself, we literally live in y'all's head rent-free, no utilities, oceanfront property. We can't even get a break during Black History Month. Which is wild because everyone loves to talk about us. But when we're like, hey, our turn, we'd like to talk about ourselves and things that we experience, we're told to shut up and that it's not that deep. Yikes on bikes. I hate this type of comedian, and I'm using that term extremely loosely, who's actually just racist, but they try to hide it under jokes. Like, I'm gonna hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. You're not funny, and you're certainly not a comedian. You're actually just a bitch, because you can't say what you want to say with your chest. You have to hide it under the guise of dark humor. I just know your mother knows you weren't worth the fuck it took to make you. Because when has U.S. policing, which can be traced back to slave patrols, ever not negatively affected Black people? Answer quickly. Your problem with ICE isn't that they're not terrorizing Black people, because let's be clear, they are. Your problem with ICE is that they're not only terrorizing Black people. Because when it was primarily Black people who were being terrorized and killed by law enforcement and not being given room to breathe, don't think we didn't catch the fucking disgusting undertones of that statement. That was normal for y'all. That was just a regular Tuesday. That was, well, why didn't they just comply? But now that it's people that look like you or people that you deem fucking human, now all of a sudden everybody's paying attention. Mind you, had you just listened to Black people when we told you how slippery the slope could be, maybe we could have avoided the avalanche that's happening now. For anyone who might be thinking, oh my gosh, what's happening? What's America coming to? America is not coming to anything. America has arrived and thrived at this destination for forever. This is not some new America. The only thing new is your reaction to it. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
So much for the love and the support that you are showing to this moment. I really do appreciate, and thank you so much for staying up to now. Now, how does it make feel people when they are actually feeling, when they say things that make them feel better at the expense of other people? Because this Asian man thought that it is okay for him to just go do stand-up comedy, trying to talk about the Black community, saying how ICE is not treating them enough, and that it is giving, that like ICE is giving people, the Black community, a lot of breathing space. Like, what do you mean? What are you expecting? And when you say that they are not even arresting them enough, don't you understand that it all started with the Black community? How do you, okay, what more are you looking for? What exactly are you in need of? And I also want you to think about the fact that the person who's talking, they are not even acceptable. They are not even accepted to the palm-colored people. Training to be recognized as a community by itself by the palm-colored people, and instead of them at least being in support of the Black community, they are against them. I mean, haven't they seen what happened to those to the Hispanics who are against the Black people? They also faced the same problems that the Black people were going through. It didn't matter whatever they were supporting. And the fact that this guy came out and talked about these things, even in front of the Black people that were in his stand-up comedy, it's so concerning. And that man who's right there looking at him like, what are you saying? And he's just smiling, pretending to be okay, when in real sense you can see that he has been offended and he's feeling really bad about whatever this man is saying, but he just has to pretend because anyway the camera is facing him and there is nothing he can do. I mean, I don't know what you think about this, but I think if it were me actually and I was in such a position, I could have just walked out of it. I'm not going to sit down there, watch you or listen to you disrespect my community. And with all the things that are happening to us, I mean, we are the first people to be targeted, even before the Asian people are targeted, even before any other, the Dominicans are targeted, any other community is targeted. The first group to be targeted is the Black community. And this man coming to stand there and I just have to sit around pretending like I didn't hear anything and I smile about it. I don't think I can handle that. I would just stand up and leave that place, because I don't think when disrespect is served, you're supposed to sit down and just pretend that nothing is going on. Just pick up your seat and leave that table that disrespect is being served. And to this comedian, I feel that they should be ashamed of themselves, because choosing a certain group and simply because you want to fit in another group that doesn't even recognize you. That is so terrible of you. You don't need anybody's approval to be a better person. I mean, look at the black community. They do not need approval from any other community for them to stand up and do the right thing. They just do the right thing despite everything, without even caring how they are going to be judged, without even caring whether they're going to be liked or not. But for you to do that, that was so shameful of you. And I feel like you should actually stop making racist jokes wherever you go or in anything that you do, because not everybody is comfortable with your joke, especially when you're targeting them. I wouldn't feel comfortable you targeting me in a joke and making it like it is a joke, because actually I don't think that is a joke. That is some serious point that you are making, only that you're just hiding it in dark humor so that people can laugh about it. And definitely white supremacists, definitely the people who are against the black community are going to laugh about it because they feel that it is funny. You are roasting this group. So, oh, it's not just us. Even these other groups do not even want the black people around. They do not like the black people. They do not like the black community. So it's not just us as the white supremacists. So it's not just us as this group. You also have a problem with the black community. Instead of doing that, just leave the jokes, just leave the racist jokes out of these conversations and let the black people breathe, because when do they even get a break to breathe? I mean, being a black person in America is just a job by itself. You cannot be walking around safely. You're either being followed, someone is trying to alive you. Like, it is a lot to be a black person living in the United States right now. Make it easier for each other instead of trying to make it bad each and every time, trying to make it worse each and every time. I don't know what you think about this. You can just let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Leave a comment. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and if you're new here, kindly remember to subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for the love and support that you are showing. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, it's goodbye from me. Bye.